morning to all of you. It is Martin Midlife Misadventures, time to go prepping again with them. You know, this is one of my favorite prepping channels. I really enjoy them. They have such great videos and great content. Well, another prepping video for Grandma, so don't forget, if you're not already following Martin Midlife Misadventures, go check out the channel and let them know that Grandma sent you over. They're a great channel and I love them so. Well, good morning to all my awesome friends and family. Another prepping video. Just went over to Cider Brothers yesterday and this is what I bought. Now I did buy a little more than this, but this is what I'm putting in my pantry. I didn't really do too much shopping, as you can tell, but I did get a few items we used. We used 2 cans of cream of celery soup last week, 2 cans of minestrone soup, 2 cans of tomato, and we used 2 cans of beef gravy. And I needed the almonds to go with the cream of celery for a tuna casserole. So those are just replacing what I already had and used in my pantry. And that way you never get too low in the pantry if you just constantly replace, if you can find it. Last year, I think cream of celery soup was missing like 4 to 6 months. The beef gravy was missing from 3 to 4 months. And I still have plenty in there, so if we start going to shortages, we'll still be fine. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to panic. I find it's a little better to get the little bigger bag of the almonds. They cost a little more, but in the long run, they last a lot longer, so it's still a good investment. I was out of apple cider vinegar, and they had it on sale, so I bought 2 small bottles that were on sale, and that sounds great to me. I didn't need any more punch, but because punch has been so hard to find, I noticed they had some, so I bought another one. My husband thinks I'm insane. He said, "You're not going to think I'm insane when you always have it and other people can't have it." Now, I'm not buying massive amounts of food, as you can tell. I'm just stocking up and getting ahead. I am not trying to take everything that's out there. And we're also getting a lot of tomato products. I bought 4 cans of tomato sauce and I bought 2 little ones. I use this for lots of different things in cooking and I wanted to get ahead. Now, I have not seen any shortages in tomato products at all. I was told that, oh, it's becoming a problem. I haven't seen it, but just because of fear, I am trying to get a few more cans ahead. I did buy something new for the pantry, some beef raviolis. They're just a can. It'll make a meal. It'll be something to eat that we can heat up easy. And it's just one more thing. And believe it or not, it hasn't went up in price at all. Another good thing. I bought 6 cans. Probably, now believe it or not, I bought the only 6 cans they had. So usually I don't do that. But they have plenty of the mini raviolis. And I figured, well, I like the big ones better, so that's what I bought. I could have bought plenty of the minis, but I don't care for them as much. And then I bought 4 cans of tamales. My husband doesn't like them, so this is something I will eat. And so I didn't have either of these products in my pantry right now, so this is something new for the pantry. And something that we can just open a can and have something for dinner or for lunch. And it works out pretty good for me. Because sometimes I just want something quick and easy and I don't want to mess with anything. So 2 of the quick and easy things to do. Then, because I heard Costco was limiting toilet paper now again. Not that my store was low. My store was fully stocked with paper towels and toilet paper. But buying 1 more big container of each, believe it or not, brings me to 6 months supply now of toilet paper. So what I will do when I use up one of these, then I'll buy another one to keep that 6-month supply. I don't think I need to go any more than that. I think we'll be fine. Like I said, I'll just make sure maybe every month or 3 weeks I'll buy another bag or when one disappears. I don't want to have so much stuff here I can't get around my house, but on the other hand, I don't want to run short or be out. Now, I want to share with you one more thing that Grandma found. I got 2 small bags of Kibble Bits Bistro for my dog. So he isn't that crazy about the dry food as he is the can, but at least there's something here extra, and we want to make sure Mr. Peanut doesn't run short of food. So this was my shopping haul for today. I thought it was pretty good and pretty wide selection. I replaced some things that I used, and I bought a couple things I didn't have. Oh, I forgot to mention the fruit cocktail. I got this, and it's going to sound really bad when I say it. I bought it because it had extra cherries. Can you believe that? I have a lot of Jell-O mixes in the pantry, and I thought this would be a great thing to have for a quick dessert. Just put some canned fruit and some Jell-O, and we have a wonderful meal. You know, you just do with what you can do. And we just like to try to make things simple around here. There's just me and my husband. And that's why I'm not buying a massive amount of food, because there's just 2 of us. We don't need to buy a massive amount of food. But I want to have the basic things that were difficult to find last year, or just for I have a variety of things to eat. You don't want to get bored with what you have. And I'm going to still buy some more dry beans and probably a few more things new and different. But, you know, you just do a little each week. You know, we all have different budgets, and some of us have bigger budgets than others. I don't think I have the tiniest budget out there, but we don't have a giant budget because we're older and we're on Social Security. I am still working, so that's why I can do the things that I'm doing. But eventually, I'll have to stop working. And I find if you just buy 1 or 2 extra cans of something you use on a continuous basis and get ahead. Like right now, my pantry is almost totally full. There is a little room left, but not much to put in there. I did show you a video of what it looks like. And I'll give you another up-to-date video maybe in another month and let you see what it's going to look when it's totally full. I've already cleaned it out and reorganized it. And I will be putting this stuff in, and I may reorganize it still a little different to make a little more room in there. And I still have to buy a few more organizing things to organize better, because it is a small house, and you don't, you want to be able to find what you've bought. You don't want to bury everything in there. So there's going to be a few more organizing things I'm going to do and use. But as you can see, things are looking better at Grandma and Grandpa's house. And if somebody comes over for dinner, there's something to fix. And I'm not going to be worrying, where am I going to have the money to buy it? Stuff to make a meal for 6? No, I won't have a problem. I can go in there and put a meal together with no trouble. I am shocked that the tamales and the raviolis hadn't went up in price. Well, the tamales might have went up 10 cents. The raviolis were the same price. Because meat prices have really went up in our grocery stores. I don't know about yours. Gas has went up $1 a gallon here, so that's why. No one's gouging anybody yet. It's just, what are you going to do? Once fuel goes up, everything goes up too. Well, I'm going to let you go. Hugs and kisses. Hope you enjoyed this week's prepping video for Stater Brothers.